Thank you. Good morning. My name is Ariam Sium, and I'm VP of Product here at FinGoal, and I'm joined by Jen Underwood, Product Analyst on our team. Today, we are going to be showing you guys how our Aggregator Switch Kit works. Before today, switching aggregators was a pain in the butt. It took a lot of time and put a lot of product roadmaps at risk. At FinGoal, we believe that the best data made available through reliable and safe infrastructure is key to the future of financial services. That's why we're going to show you how to switch aggregators in minutes, not months, in 6 minutes to be exact. Jen, start the clock. Awesome. I know many of you guys are not engineers, but this is a back-end solution, so I'll be explaining why and how we created our Aggregator Switch Kit, while Jen is actually showing how the Switch Kit works behind me. She's going to be taking a live application running on one aggregator, in this case, Plaid, which you can see on the left side of her screen, and switching to another aggregator, in this case, Yodlee. And she's doing this with live code and live user data. Now, if you guys have any issues with your current data aggregator, I want you to really pay attention. So again, a lot of you guys are not engineers, so let me explain why the Aggregator Switch Kit matters and what makes it so difficult to replicate. So data aggregators, think Plaid, MX, Yodlee, are all very different in how they format their data and their API behavior. Think of it like this. If you're switching your phone from an Android to an iPhone, fundamentally the phones are going to do the same exact thing, but the way that they format their data and their operating systems are completely different. Luckily enough, Google makes it super easy to switch from an Apple phone, and Apple makes it very easy to switch from an Android. And that really empowers an experience for customers to choose the best phone for them. Now, in this example, we're doing the same exact kind of thing, except not with phones. We're making switching aggregators simple and easy for fintechs. I'm sure you're probably wondering what the issue with switching aggregators is for a lot of organizations, and we've narrowed it down to 3 main concerns. First, we've mentioned this before, but a lot of times it just takes too much time to switch, and it requires a lot of engineering resources that most companies just don't have. Second concern is that there might be some downward dependencies related to the old aggregator, especially if you have features or processes that rely heavily on that old aggregator data. And lastly, there's of course concern for the product experience for the actual end user. Now, because of these concerns, a lot of product leaders have chosen to begrudgingly stick with their old aggregator, even if this means having to deal with unreliable connections, messy data, and really expensive contracts. That is, of course, until today. Our Switch Kit takes care of all of these concerns, and this is how. First, what does the developer need to do? With our Switch Kit, Jen is only switching out the code and credentials in just 3 places within her code base. We've literally made it find and replace to switch out the front end and back end connections. And realistically, a fully scaled platform with millions of users could have production data running through a new aggregator in as little as 3 days with just 2 engineers. Second, with our Switch Kit, the new aggregator behaves exactly like the old aggregator and looks like it too. So that means Yodlee can look like Plaid, or Plaid can look like MX. This gives product leaders the freedom and choice to let the best data win without concern for their product actually breaking. And lastly, but the best point, we don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. So we don't think it's necessary for existing end users to have to sever their working connections just to get on a new aggregator. Instead, existing users will only switch over to the new aggregator once their connection breaks. And for new users, they'll be connected to the new aggregator. We predict that with getting all of your users on the platform on the new aggregator, it'll only take a slow transition over a couple months' time. Now, it's a pretty simple concept, that is a lot of work to build and maintain for scale, reliability, and security. And honestly, I am so proud of the work our entire product and engineering teams have put into this over the past year to make this happen. Now, you're probably wondering, why did FinGoal even build this? Well, we needed our customers to have access to the best data available with good economics so that they weren't worried about users connecting too many accounts. Now, all aggregators are not built the same, but we had a lot of customers that were very happy with MX, Plaid, Yodlee, and the likes, but we also had customers that were not happy with their aggregator. See, the best data should win, and your company shouldn't be held back by vendor lock to the wrong aggregator. It's a simple value proposition. Switch in minutes, not months. Get more money and better data. So just to recap, we've told you how to switch in just 6 minutes. Our Aggregator Switch Kit will get you access to better and less expensive data, all while maintaining your current downward dependencies and not causing a negative impact to your current user experience. Now, if this is something that you guys are very interested in, we would love for you to come and check us out at our booth so we can talk to you a little bit more about getting better data, getting better connections, and better economics. And if you're also interested in learning how it is that you can grow revenue per user with better data, also come check us out because we can show you what the rest of our platform does. Now, my name is Ariam again, and this is Jen, and we appreciate you guys' time and would love your vote for Best in Show today. Thank you.